Thank you. Thank you. Good time zone. Thank you. What's up, everybody? That was some Roy Buchanan playing my favorite Neil Young song. Neil Young's version of that is incredible. Roy's version, there's let's see. I want to share. It was a tough call today. Tough call today on whether to share Roy Buchanan covering that song or sharing the Indigo Girls covering that song. I don't know what your familiarity or appreciation of the Indigo Girls is, but if you have not heard them do Down by the River, you should check that track out before you pass any judgment on the Indigo Girls. Neil Young was your first concert, Tron. Neil Young is one of my huge concert regrets. I have never seen Neil Young, despite him being one of my absolute guitar heroes. And I'm jelly. Maybe there's still time. Neil's still crushing it, but I missed my window. Should have seen Neil at the Gorge when I had the chance. That's a fantastic first concert, Tron. Wow. But that particular song is just an incredible vehicle for the guitar solo, which is really how Roy and Neil use it. But the Indigo Girls use a cello. They have strings on stage, and the deep, long, quote, guitar solo is actually a cello solo, and it's really amazing. Fiddles wants to see the new meme. Yes, let's see. Well, there were two. I'll give you this one. And actually, Duncan said he made me a new version. I should look at that. I'll have to do that. I'll do that for tomorrow. Or he's working on one. Anyway, yeah, we'll Duncan. Okay, so this was a meme made by Slam Dunk. So that's first one. Hey, Robert. Killing just a touch of time here before getting started. I guess I will poll the crowd here for whether we're doing best of one or best of three today. I might override and go best of three. I'm feeling a little best of three, but if there's strong push for best of one, we'll do that. It's cool. It's just we did best of one yesterday. So we'll go 45 seconds for a one or a three on what we're doing. Tron has apparently the list of my artist regrets. Have you seen Prince? Because I think David Bowie, Prince, and Neil Young are probably my... well, David Bowie and Prince, of course, time is up. I have missed my window on those gentlemen. But honestly, the thing is, like, I haven't seen a lot of my classic rock heroes because at the time that I was deeply into classic rock, I was dirt poor and wasn't going to, like, Rolling Stones concerts or anything. You know the answer to that, Robert. So that our YouTube friends can actually hear me talk. That's why. I had a chance to see Prince when he did a 4-show run at the Showbox at the Market in Seattle, which is about a 1,000-seat venue. And Prince was asking $250 a ticket, and I was like, that's too much. I would give like $500 to have gone to that show now. Yeah, hoping that I don't witness any holographic recreations of shows. Not quite the same thing. Neil Young Live is what kicked off this conversation, and my use of course, somebody else's live cover of Down by the River to open the show today. Yeah. Good thing is all these artists that I have failed to see in person live have recorded a lot of live albums, so I get to listen to them that way. Although not a ton of live prints. Although Purple Rain was the album version of Purple Rain is a live recording, which I think is incredible. Yeah, Springsteen, I have not seen in concert, and would love to. Yeah, you could probably rattle off, like, I guess the question is, like, what classic rock giants have I seen? I saw Paul McCartney with my family when he played at Safeco a few years ago. I've seen Peter Gabriel. I don't consider Paul Simon like, well, I mean, if you consider Paul Simon classic rock, I've seen Paul Simon, but that's basically it. Like, if you run down a list of classic rock greats, I probably have not seen them. U2, I've seen U2 live. Oh yeah, I would love to see Parliament or P-Funk, Funkadelic, any of... If I could pick a decade to go back and watch concerts in, it would be the 70s, I think. Two-armed Def Leppard. Chicago would be awesome, yeah. To see Chicago in the 70s, right? Yeah, I wasn't cool enough as a kid to hit the concert scene, so I missed out. If I had been in on it, like, you know, here I was in the Pacific Northwest in the late 80s, but I was not hitting shows at the time or anything. All right. Love the music talk. Boy, to go back and see a Who concert featuring Keith Moon in drums, oh, that would be amazing. All right, let's do it though. I didn't see the results of the poll. And thank you for that sub, Tongo. Appreciate it. Good time zone to you. Best of 3 won out. Maybe my talk put my finger on the scale anywhere. Anyway, as I've mentioned before, my first concert was Huey Lewis and the News at the Coliseum, now Key Arena. I was in like 85. I had just come back from living in India for 2 years and was a big Huey Lewis fan and saw my first concert in the 8th grade. Then I saw my second concert in the 10th grade, and it was much cooler. It was Jane's Addiction on the Nothing Shocking tour. Where is it? Period after... Is there not... what am I missing? Is it got to do this thing? Oh, here we go. Climate... Yeah, it's not even Key Arena anymore, right? It's Climate Pledge Arena? I'll take it. I'll take a Climate Pledge from anybody at this point. You've seen Weird Al 5 or 6 times, Tron? I've not ever seen Weird Al. Definitely a concert I would hit up if the opportunity came. Oh yeah, seeing Hendrix. Look at this. Robert, who's always hassling me to get going, wants me to not start this draft and tell you India stories. No, I will say very briefly. At the time, my stepfather and my mother were teachers, and my stepfather had overseas teaching experience, and a former colleague of his reached out and basically recruited my mom and stepdad to come to India for a couple years and be the principals of the middle school and high school of the international school in Delhi. And that is what brought me to New Delhi, India from 1983 to 1985. Oh, Stevie Ray. Oh, really? Wow, Fiddles, that's intense. It'd be really weird to go see somebody live at a concert and then find out the next day they had died after. Wow. Albuquerque as in the Neil Young song, or does he have a different Albuquerque? I love the Neil Young song, Albuquerque. Anyway, all right, let's do it now. Thank you so much for hanging out and for your patience as we kill the VOD muting. Let's do this.